Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Crimson Tide offense takes the field to start things off. When these two teams square off against each other, they know the legacies they carry, and that'll be evident in this one, guys.
Alabama-LSU is one of my favorite games each and every year because this is one of the fastest games you'll see all season. There is so much NFL first-round talent on the field every time these two teams play.
Year after year, we could go back and name so many names, but you're right. The draft is going to call them. The stakes are always high. The conference always on the line. These two teams, you know, are always squarely in the mix.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Give to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Harris will throw. He finds his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense.
Off he goes! A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He'll take it himself. Moving toward the end zone, and fumble! And the defense jumps on it. Turnover. The Tigers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
The quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. A running back and a linebacker, I win. But this guy is different. Interested to watch this matchup.
Here's the handoff. Finding an escape route. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. LSU right back to the line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Makes the catch. It's Fox. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The give out of the gun. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers, and this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
Just about any LSU offense will make you hold your breath when they play pitch and catch.
Yeah, just such elite playmakers usually, just such speed. And listen, when you're a defense, speed kills. And LSU, no matter who plays quarterback, they always got dudes that can fly out wide that absolutely scare.
Caught behind the line. It's Thompson. Stopped after making the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Fox. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding this receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Relying on that running game as they threaten to pick up a 4 down to the 13. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Are you kidding me? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing, scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Alabama offense. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
That's a real good-looking throw, and I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. This is a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's, and you're seeing it translate onto the field right now.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. And a lot of thrillers in the history of this series, but last year wasn't one as the tide rolled easily.
It was a beatdown, and it was replayed over and over on the TVs all throughout the facility. LSU, Jesse.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Matt, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Palmer. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Gets open down the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. The back goes in motion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Alvarez. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Snap it to the back. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bama! PAT unit on the field. Smashes it through for the PAT. They march 79 yards on the drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game.
All kinds of running room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. LSU quick to the line.
This guy just gives you yards. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
The hand to the running back. There's a live football. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship. It'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped him pick up that first.
Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is...
Got enough space. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, first down. He's going to pass. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Dialing up a second down pass play. Catch in the middle, it's Thompson. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Feeling some heat. Good timing on the quick out. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Tigers will have it first and 10.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in zone.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Takes the handoff. It's Thompson. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The defense burns their third. Time out of the half. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going up top. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
From the gun, the ground game. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Harris back to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players.
And that pass is intercepted. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown tie! Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Wide open downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to move it through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. And the pressure gets to him down. LSU right back to the line. The play action fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Got room on the return. He goes out of bounds, but he just... South, what a return after the interception. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too.
He'll take a shot. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! When he let that go, Gordon signaled touchdown. He knew it was 6.
And most of the time you hear about those 50-50 balls out wide. Nowadays, with these guys that are so big and strong and so good at going and getting the ball, it's more like 80-20. And you could see just so hard to defend the fade route.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He's right on target. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Turbin. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And after the interception return, he gets it down to the 32-yard line.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward.
False start offense.
And the offense will accept the penalty and move the ball forward. Here comes the offense on first down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the score. And the pass hits, picked off. Looking for more room. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on what's likely the final play of the half. The give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. Just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll give it to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Pulls it and fires to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get the first through the air, using the quick game. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. They're going to run it. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
The give to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Starting to feel a little pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The ball out of bounds, and they'll lose a few yards as a result. If this were a wider field, like maybe in Canada or something, that might have been a turnover.
And they could have turned it into a rouge, eh? I mean, this was a great chance by the defense here. I just love the fact that they are flying around and trying to dislodge the football from these ball carriers.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. We'll dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The give to the tailback. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He wants to throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it in the last minute.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has gotten to make for his quarterback.
Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. Harris will throw. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. Fires to the big fella.
You're going to have to design something a little bit better than that, fellas. When you're throwing the football, you get 1 yard, and that was not an easy catch by him. He toe-tapped, made sure he got his foot down, but I don't know if that was worth it for a 1-yard gain.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires into traffic, picked off. Taking it the other way. What a play he made. Makes the interception, then takes it back to the 36. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Now the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Breaks the tackle. Right down the gut of the field. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown LSU. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1st down to start the drive after the break. They'll give it to him again. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game, being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wide receiver shows motion. Harris back to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. LSU quick to the line.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make...
And he throws another interception. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. Here comes that Alabama offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! And the beatdown has ensued. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. Now after the short completion, it's second down. They'll run play action. They're bringing heat. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see fourth down, but it's better than throwing another pick. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
Trying to find his man on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got it. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Tigers are on the move. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The aerial assault continues. Man, did he have a read on that one and almost had the pick. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He'll try to do it himself. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quarterback extends the play. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quick handoff. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal.
Here we go.
They're going to go to the air on third and short. grabbed in the backfield. It's Thompson. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. We'll quickly use a timeout.
29 Philly, 2-9 Pittsburgh.
He wants to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with touchdown Tigers? And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
He's able to grab the football in the hand, and it's loose. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day.
And that ball is live in the backfield. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
They'll try to run for it. And that is how we will wrap this one up.